Records on Wall Street again today, despite the fact the U.S. president has been impeached for only the third time in history. Investors seemingly looking past the politics, although cautiously, towards the more positive developments around U.S.-China trade and more clarity around Brexit. Now, one analyst tells me that year-end could also be a factor today, with most people wanting markets to end the year on a high note. The TSX still shy of its all-time high, but year-to-date, it's up by 19%, potentially on track for its best year in a decade. Price for oil is still close to a 3-month high. Shares in SNC-Lavalin moving higher for a second straight day. At least 2 analysts upgraded the stock after those guilty pleas, which essentially puts the company's legal woes behind them. One big question ahead of the guilty plea was whether the company could bid on future projects, and it can. One analyst also says the $280 million fine was much lower than expected. More fallout from the grounding of the MAX 737. Boeing's credit rating has been downgraded by 1 notch at S&P. The firm cited uncertainty over when the 737 MAX would return to service, risk to the supply chain associated with that planned production halt next month, and the possible long-term impact of the 737 MAX grounding on its competitive position. Now, despite all the turmoil and drama this year, the stock is still slightly higher year to date. And who needs Santa? 2 young kids in Michigan using technology to get everything they want for Christmas this year. A 6 and a 4-year-old essentially cutting out the middleman, using virtual assistant Alexa to buy more than $700 in toys. Their mom had no idea until the boxes showed up, and then she called them out on Facebook. That video, of course, going viral. It's been viewed more than 5 million times. This story does have a happy ending, though. The woman posted an update saying Amazon had refunded all her money. In the 680 Business Center, I'm Kris McCusker.